Greetings, and welcome to a Halloween edition of Leo at Home. My name is Ryan. I'm an educator here at the Leonardo Museum. There might be a pandemic going on, but we still want to celebrate our holidays safely from indoors. So, for this month, Leo at Home will be bringing you activities that you can do so you can continue creating and innovating and celebrating the holiday safe and indoors. This week, Leo at Home is diving into the world of mad scientists. We are going to be bringing stuff to life! And not just any stuff, we're going to bring the grossest of treats. Gummy worms! In this video, we will show you how to use a simple chemical reaction to bring these gummy candies to life. Let's get started. All you need to do this experiment are gummy worms, vinegar, baking soda, and 2 jars. The first thing you got to make is a resurrection potion. We're going to do that right in here. Get a container, a cup, a jar, whatever works for you, of water, and pour some baking soda in it. There we go. Make sure there's enough in there that it's nice and cloudy. If you need to, get a spoon and stir it up a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit more just to be safe. Alright. Stir it up. Perfect. Our next step is to prep the worms. If your gummy worms are a little bit too big, if you get a very thick variety, have your adult help you cut them up into little strips. I divided these into fourths, so they're a lot more skinnier. It's going to make the experiment work a lot better. I have 3 sets of worms cut into fourths, so I have a lot of pieces here. Take your worms and drop them in the baking soda solution. Now, we let them soak and take in all those rejuvenating juices of the water and the baking soda so they're ready to be brought back to life. Wait about 30 minutes, and then come back and check on them, and we'll move on to the next step. And we're back. After waiting a little over 30 minutes and letting those gummy worms soak up all the rejuvenation juices, all the baking soda and water, we're ready to get going. I've already pulled out a cup full of these worms, and I have our next potion ready to go. This is a jar of just plain vinegar. I'm going to dump these in, and we are going to see what happens. Alright, here we go. Let's take a look. Oh! They're moving! It's alive! It's alive! Not really. Technically speaking, being able to move does not make you alive in science. You have to have a few other things for that. But these guys are moving and wiggling around. So what's going on here? It's all about science. Think about the two ingredients. We have vinegar and baking soda. You may have seen these 2 things used before in a scientific experiment like a model volcano. When you combine the 2 together inside the volcano, chemical reaction happens, and the volcano erupts. What's happening is that the vinegar and baking soda combine and they form a few new compounds, one of those being CO2 or carbon dioxide. Have you heard of carbon dioxide before? It's actually pretty closely related to us humans. Whenever we breathe out, we're breathing out carbon dioxide. So when you combine the 2, you make carbon dioxide. If you don't combine a ton though, instead of getting a volcano eruption, you just get some bubbles. Take a look at this. Inside there, all those bubbles forming are CO2 bubbles. They're forming because the vinegar is reacting with the baking soda that those gummy worms soaked up. And now, they're wiggling all over the place. The wiggling's just caused because the bubbles make the gummy worms lighter, so they float around a little bit inside the solution. So see, it's not mad science, it's just, well, pretty cool regular science. Now, if you have time, try this experiment at home. Try and mix it up. What other gummies might be cool to use and work with? If you make a pretty cool experiment, if it works, or even if it doesn't, take a photo and share it with us on social media with the hashtag LeoAtHome. We would love to see how your experiments work from home. In the meantime, keep creating and innovating. We'll see you next week for Leo at Home.